Tips for teachers. 7 hours for a new class. Let's get ready for a new semester. Hello, I'm Jack. Welcome to Tips for Teachers. This is the beginning of a new semester. You and your students are getting excited about the new faces they can see in the classroom during this honeymoon period. As a teacher, this is a golden opportunity to create classroom norms that inform your students how they are expected to behave towards each other and the materials we use in school. In addition, classroom norms should be concise, child-friendly, and applicable to all members of the classroom community. How do you create a positive and effective system to manage climate-age children? You can follow 7 R's to establish a positive learning environment for this school year.
Relationships, rules, routines, rights, responsibilities, respect and rewards. Calling students by names shows respect, and this helps them feel recognized as individuals. Furthermore, the classroom feels more like a place where students' input is valued, and students are more comfortable asking questions and talking. Using inclusive language. What is inclusive language? It aims to treat people with respect and avoid offense. For example, let's work on this project. Today, we are going to read a story together. Hi, everyone, instead of boys and girls.
And then, child see, child do. Children watch others, and from watching others, they learn what to do. Their behavior will always be shaped by how you and those around them behave, whether it is positive or negative. Therefore, model the behavior that you would like the children to adopt. For example, saying please and thank you when you ask them to do anything. The most effective rules are those which are expressed using inclusive and positive language. Here's a few examples of classroom language that teachers often use. Can you say it again with positive language? Be quiet. Do you need help? It's not hard. No running. No hitting. Can you use a softer voice? I'm here to help if you need me. You can do hard things. Walk, please. Gentle touches. Bear in mind, visual support like picture symbols, photos can be highly beneficial to EFL students or any child because they tend to recognize and memorize pictures effectively. So, using different types of visual supports to illustrate each rule in your classroom. As mentioned earlier, routines should be established during the honeymoon period before the patterns of behavior are set. Familiar routines help to make children feel secure and confident in the classroom. Also, they can foster a sense of community and belonging. For example, date and weather. Elicit the date and weather from the students or hand this over to your students. Children love helping the teacher. Take advantage of this. Signals. Having signals in place creates a much calmer atmosphere, encourage students to put their hands on their heads or fingers on noses when they finish an activity. For teachers, you can project an image on the board that signals students to begin a new activity or the next stage of a lesson. Rights and responsibilities are often two sides of the same coin. If you have the right to speak in the classroom, then you also have the responsibility to listen to others when they do the same. If you have the right to have a turn in games, then you also have the responsibility to respect the turns of others when they play. If you have the right to use the stationery in class, then you also have the responsibility to share them with others when they need to use them as well. It is important to monitor your own behavior the way you value the appropriate behavior. Similarly, with children's rights, it is important to show through your behavior that you value this and you're willing to protect them. Do you often share a kind word when a student is feeling low? Do you sometimes congratulate a student on achievement outside school? Can you identify the student's personal signs of stress or unhappiness and intervene early? If the children feel that you respect and treat them like individuals rather than a class to control, they will also respect and respond to you as an individual. Respect can be taught, but it can be modeled in your behavior. Being polite and respecting personal space and recognizing that children contribute and participate in different ways and understanding that they have feelings and off days too. How did you give rewards in the classroom? Reward system can be devised in all kinds of different interesting ways. For example, stars, stickers, smiley faces, or stamps. But if you use it without care, they may also have the opposite effect and create a divisive atmosphere of winners and losers. It might become a negative effect on their motivation, effort, and behavior in learning. A good rule of thumb is to stimulate children's intrinsic motivation by reinforcing a positive behavior to add a feel-good factor to things that are going well. Additionally, a collaborative reward system can create an atmosphere and a positive peer pressure to work better and produce a positive behavior. For example, they can have a smiley face on the chart when all of them have achieved a goal successfully. And then they can choose a preferred activity for the next lesson or sit near friends. Can be another good idea. In order to increase their social recognition, you can send a note home to their parents and give them a recognition pin. I'm sure many of you have your own routines and norms. It'll be great to hear about them, and please share your ideas in the comment box now. Thanks for watching Tips for Teachers.